Hey guys, this is Garies again, and welcome to another episode of Survival Overdone. Thank you for joining my game video channel once again, and we are here in Minecraft. It seems like we starting off where we left last time, but that is not the case. I've been off cam quite a while, a few days past, and I thought I'd quickly bring you in because I remembered that I gave up on this um, mine shaft that we found too early. I wanted to show you what was actually in one of the shafts that we missed. Nope, not there. Here. So we turned left here and there were a few creepers here, and we never went to the right hand side where I heard spiders. You can come here. Just hope it's safe. It's supposed to be. And then you can come over here. So, but this is where we came from, so I just broke through the wall. And here's a spider spawner. But I haven't found a second one, or not one close by, because there's not another place here. There's one there, but there doesn't seem to be any cobwebs. So it's supposed to be safe. I've been passing here, so I don't want to go there. And it's a bust. Let's quickly check. Maybe yeah, we can be lucky. Yeah. But with that, I decided actually that I wanted to, or that I'm going with a backup plan. Woo! Definitely not that way. Definitely not that way. So I'm gonna go with a backup plan and do the other spawner. So while I was offline and while you guys were sleeping, I worked and worked and worked, and I did a bunch of work. So let me get back and I'll show you guys quickly. So since this is making noise, in case of train or railroad system that I made, I will see you on that side again. Okay, we are back here where we have the spawner, the zombie spawner. I put some redstone lights up there, and I started with the spawning system or the flow system. I just tested it out a bit. So I thought I'll bring you guys in with a final way of how it runs. So I'll explain it to you just now, especially for a new player. So this is how the water lift functions. So the zombies will fall down here, and they will get pushed into this water, and that water will push it into this source block, and it goes over and up the stairs. Put another source block here in it. This will push you up this stairs, another source block this side, and it will go up and up and up and up and up. So every few steps you have a source block, and the sign keeps it from going this way, so the water will go this way and stop right here where these two blocks connect. But the force of the water will still push you a bit up. But by the time you get here, there's another source block here pushing you up this way, and basically that's how the whole system works. So once it's up top, oh, and I'm gonna close this off with Windows completely. I just stopped now because I'm at a crucial stage that I thought I'll bring you guys in. So this water source will push to this side, and this side will stop it on that line. And so we'll put another source block here, so this sign will stop it from going back that way, and the final push this way. So this is actually good to put there. I forgot that almost. So, and then it will fall down a chute to the bottom. So I wanted to test that is indeed working, or that is high enough. It's supposed to be 22 blocks, so at this stage it's 24 blocks from top to bottom. So I wanted to test it with you guys, and that's why I thought I'd bring you guys in. Just want to dump off some of this stuff. Where's it? Call it glass. I had so many glass. Okay, so let's use this and this and this as an explanation. Okay, so let's quickly find a nice straight path, which is perfect right here. Actually, not to follow the torches, so let's just quickly put the torches away so that I can show you properly what I mean, how the water works. So I'm just going to put a line of this here. Okay, so obviously you guys know if you put water, it pushes you in the direction of the water. Okay, we're all happy with that. So what happens now, if you take a staircase, forgot to take one of those. Let's take this away, just grab more water. Okay, I don't want to go further than that. So what happens if you just put a water block here, it will merge with that one and goes in both directions. So in order for that to happen, stop that. Sorry, I forgot another thing. Signs, we need signs. So in order to stop the water from going both directions, you put a sign this side, and then if you put the water source again, it continues straight. So if you jump in here, it will push you to this side and eventually pushes you onto this block. But now, oops, pushes you onto this block, but now you're stuck. Now you're not going anywhere, so you have to rely on a zombie's movement to push you the rest of the way. But there is a way past that. If you do this, I'm just trying to think how we're going to do it so that we can see how it functions from our point of view as well. So what you do now is, in place of putting the water there, you put it here so that there's not a dead block basically. Oops, wrong place. What the hell is going on here? Okay, let's just take away this block because this is confusing me. Totally. Yeah, okay, so let's put a full block here. Maybe that's the case. Yes, that happens. But now again, it goes both directions. So once again, you put a sign this side. And now the water can't go left, so it will only go to the right hand side. So now if you look closely, the water flow keeps on going that way. So if you climb in here, the water will take you to the empty spot, but the water on top will grab you from the empty spot and keep pushing you away. So in place of this block that's at the bottom, you take a stair. And you put the stair like that, and the water will push you up somewhat, and it will push you up and into this block. So just imagine there's a row of blocks here. I don't want to put it now, and then all the water will flow all the way. So now you just put the water block there, and the same thing will happen. Once the water grabs you and puts you up, that block will push you over and onward, and then you put another stair and another stair and another stair, and eventually you will get to the top of a staircase that you built, and yes, Bob's your uncle, as they say. So very easy and actually very straightforward way of making some sort of elevator. So I'm going to grab these blocks. And then I want to show you another trick that I did. I need these blocks for the floor. I'll show you now why. That's a part of a trick. Okay, so we all agree the zombies will spawn in here once the lights turn off. I've put the switch there that goes up to the roof, intervals for the redstone lamps. Okay, so easy peasy. There's a switch. If you switch it off, excuse me, zombies will start to spawn. So the problem is, once the lights are off and you don't know if it's spawning or not, you can't see in there. So if you just have half blocks, a full block space between here and there. So let's take away these. I'll try to explain it better. So if you want to see there, to see if it's spawning or not, while you're over here, the light will seep in through this hole and somewhat prohibit spawning. Well, a little bit, because not a lot of light will go in, so some zombies will still spawn, but not a lot. But if you have it on half blocks, light, well, last time, I don't know if Minecraft updated, but light doesn't pass through half blocks. So if you put two half blocks, as you can see, there's a half block here and a half block at the top. It's basically a full block, and that will prohibit light from passing from this side of the room into that side. So as I said, then what you do, you just place the half blocks and you will still be able to see. But on the ground, I can't really see what's going on. So because you made the wall half block higher, so now you make a floor of a half block higher, and then you can properly see if they spawn or not. So that is great. So I want to quickly go grab those last glass pieces, and then we will start doing the whole elevator from top to bottom, and then we will switch on the spawner and see if it's working, and if Minecraft changed anything, the devs changed anything about the half blocks. So give me a second, guys. Just want to go grab the glass because we still need quite a few stacks, a stack and a half, I think. I had some glass. I don't think maybe I put it back at top. We'll see. We'll see you in the second one. So, okay, guys, I had too little glass, so I made it a few more, 2 stacks more. I only added 54. So I'm trying to figure out what will be the easiest, from top to bottom or bottom to top. So let's first start with the glass. I think that's the most important, so that the water doesn't flow out. And this one does. I'm trying to, why I put glass here is so that we can see the zombies flowing and see if there is if and when there is a clog. Excuse me, as I mentioned in my previous video, that this water lift usually clogs up. Well, it used to in the past. I'm not sure. Maybe the Minecraft devs gave a little bit of attention to that, because I know the big YouTubers used to use this as well, and I know usually they just, excuse me once. Sorry about that. As I was saying, the big YouTubers should know for this one. Used to use this one, and I think the Minecraft devs, Yang, followed what they were doing. So, and because sometimes they talked about it and talked about what devs does, kind of how I'm with my Gaia series, with how the developer usually keeps me up to date. And if I say something, then the developer does have contact regarding it. So it seems like it's the same thing. Let's just see if this works. You see, if they clog up here, they will start to drown. And some of them will try to push back, and some will succeed, some won't. And when those that succeed, that's when the problem happens about the clog up. So that's what we don't want. Up, wrong place. Is that all the glass? Except for those 2 glass pieces. So I didn't need that much. Oh, and there's a few here also. I did put normal torches here. I don't think glowstone was needed to be wasted for that. So I think we're going to do it from this side, because it will be easier to get up and down. Except if you get there. I didn't think that one through a bit, did I? Does not seem like it. You can fall faster and grab the ladder again, but that's dangerous. I needed to bring more buckets. But what I was thinking is this will be faster to going upwards rather than to go downward every time. Oh, and I wanted to make sure this works. I did not know if this corner thing will work, so let's see. Yes, it works. Great. I was wondering now which way to put the stairs, if straight would be fine. Well, I knew it had to be straight for water, but I didn't know if the water coming from other way would be sufficient. So that is where that one came in. So if the zombies play along and they walk in a direction of the water, they will go up much faster. But the problem is it will take some time before zombies start to fall, or mobs, or depending on what spawner you find in your world. Oh, if you play my world, my seed, my coordinates is -300, -285. So that's where the spawner is at. And it's at -11. This is where I am at now, is -11. And usually the chest is different, even if a seed is the same, the chest generates from a different generation or generational code. I'm not sure how to put that one, but yes. So don't think you'll have the same loot. So if you see I find diamonds, as in with the previous in the Nether fortress, it's not necessarily that you will also find diamonds. And again, it's not to say you won't. Just keep that in mind. So this is going to be a lengthy process. I'm going to pause it here and we'll continue up, and I'll bring it back when we're closer. Okay, it was taking way too long, so I went and grabbed a few more buckets. And I think we're at the last few now, so I want to close up. And then we're going to finish up with the water system. Okay, so this one there. I have noticed that on the corners I do struggle sometimes, but I'm sure, see, there we go, the other zombies coming behind it should push it a little better, and it should, see there, I'm stuck a little bit. So if the next zombie comes from this side, pushes into me, and then it will go up again. So I'm sure we will be fine, but I have noticed this happens on the corners. There we go again. So this bucket seems not to being able to push us properly. Maybe we get stuck on right at the edge of that corner maybe. But we'll see, we'll have it a go. So we have lights in the system, so we should be able to see that. So the problem is, how are we gonna have to do this one? Maybe put some other blocks here so that we don't. Because the water is going to push us. I'm wondering, maybe we should let the water go. Nah, it's fine like that. Okay, so we put this one there, it will push us to this side. I almost thought the water's not doing what it's supposed to. Oops, wrong place. Okay, and we're on top again. Just quickly break these blocks. Probably should break these, since we won't be able to come back up quickly again. Of course, there where the gap is of the elevator, there's no ladder, so we won't be able to get up that part we fell now. Okay. I'll at a later stage make everything smooth stone, that it's properly done. Let's grab more water. Okay, now is the fun part. Getting out of here. Oh, actually we shouldn't get out. We should actually test it for ourselves quickly. I think that's a good test. But we did do it kind of. So let's do it quickly. I want to make sure there's no glitches or something. So the zombies will spawn, fall in the water, fall off. Come on. The drop at the moment is 24 blocks. It takes 22 blocks to kill them. But the thing is, sometimes they have damage resistance, and also they have sometimes they spawn with armor, and sometimes with feet on the armor, and then they have feather falling, and that is a bad thing. And then they don't hit the ground as hard as they should, and so yes, running now. Yes, I know. But I just want to test this first part because we tested this part already and we know the corners is an issue. So hopefully that won't be a big problem. And I think I'm going to fall myself to death. We wanted to test this part as well. Excuse me. This last part. Just want to make sure this is also working. Okay, that pushes us properly. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna run down. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, it wasn't that far of a run, but it's precious few seconds that we saved. I have nothing to make a pick with. Let's make a stone with a wooden pick. Seven levels, so I lost 27 levels. Great. Okay, so I think this is a moment of truth. Everything is closed up. So let's throw a switch. Yeah, already. Oh, there's some light seeping through from that side. Oh no. Okay, I only wanted a few zombies, so let's switch it on. So they will stop spawning. Oh yeah, they are walking, so that is good. See, that one's stuck at the corner. It's stuck at the corner. So yes, a corner is a problem. I'm hearing a small zombie still this side, so I don't think that's going to work perfectly. Oh well, it suits me because they sometimes run through. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see if they get hurt with a fall, and depending on if they die or not, I will put either floors in at the bottom so that it doesn't kill them. Otherwise, I'll make this go down a little bit. And there a small zombie goes. Doesn't seem like they have the armor on their feet. I'm spawning more because I want to make sure of the average. Okay, they're going up. And that one is stuck there. Let's see. The zombie should push him now. So there we go. So yes, so they do work with each other. Dead. Dead. Okay, so this fall is definitely too far. That's good to know. So while we have that, ooh, can okay, so let's put a full block. Okay, that didn't kill him. So that should be him wanting to kill. Let's just see more falling, see what happens. Here comes another one. Great. No die. No die. No die. That actually means we will have to go down one level. To do this. I'll show now. We need to put in those blocks so that we're on a better level with them. See, then we can. Okay, that is not actually what I wanted. Let's put a solid block there. Take away this ones. See, this is a part of a trial and error. Okay, I don't want you there. You see now it falls. They fall. They kill themselves. So let's put a half a block and see what happens. You can't go a full block anymore since there's the small zombies. Because they can fit through one block. See, so we have to. If there's still more coming. Because I want to make sure if this one kills them or not. Just drop. And I must go fix the light seeping through there, that's not good. I just want to let a few spawn. And the elevator works great, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, there's one stuck in that corner again. And this corner. Oh, and the zombie sound is probably loud for you guys. Sorry, I keep forgetting the hostile mobs is quite loud. It's still loud, why it's not going down? Okay, there, that one goes up. Just want to see if the fall kills them now or not, and then we know. I haven't seen a baby zombie yet. Still hearing something here. Okay, so I'm quite glad that these lights work properly. I let them stick out of the roof a bit so that it covers more light. And why don't we put the roof here so that the zombies have more space to spawn inside. And that's why I put a block there so that it doesn't spawn on top of it. Yes, it doesn't get killed. Great stuff. I think we have the perfect height. Perfect height. Okay, so I will take out all. Oh, we must actually go quickly fix the lighting effect here. Let's quickly see what's here. Yep, you see there's a light right behind you somewhere. And this light does affect the rest of it. Even though it's not a lot, it does affect it. Okay, so close that, that, and then we can close a cobble. Cobble's already here. And what we're gonna do, since we gonna put the half slabs all the way around, how are we gonna do this? It's good to see. Oh, we're running out of time. Okay, so I'll finish this. Let me quickly do it off cam so that I can at least end the episode in the finished product. I will see you in a sec. Okay, I think this is quite decent. It's not perfect, but it is decent. I am going to make another enchanting room over here, a second one. I was thinking of making a corner type, but we'll do that off cam, and I will just make the entrance better and the roof access, if and when something does happen, that we can go up here. But yes, for now, let's flip the switch and see what happens. So it's less light inside, which is great. And let's kill a few zombies. We'll wait for them to go up first. And just get the sound down even more. That does not sound like it's going down at all. Does sound a little bit better. But while we wait for it, guys, I just want to thank you once again for coming to join me in my Minecraft series. And this is a normal Let's Play, not a fast Let's Play or a test Let's Play as the other two games I'm playing currently. And please leave a like and subscribe. That one is going to give us problems with a fall. And please feel free to leave a comment, good or bad. Bad ones help me out, and good ones give me more oomph to record more and better videos. And as I said, bad ones help me out, giving me advice. And yes, just waiting for the next ones to fall. Just want to make sure everything's working perfectly. And also remember, down in the description there's links to my social media, Twitter and a website. Please feel free to comment on the website. It's homemade, so to speak, or so to say. I've made it myself. I created everything from scratch in a notepad, Notepad++. And yeah, so I'm quite proud of myself for making that website. I think it turned out nicely. I do have a little bit of programming background, but never made a website as that's live. So yes, let's kill some zombies, see how it turns out. Great stuff, XP. Well guys, thanks for coming, and thanks for watching once again. Remember to subscribe, and then I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!